All right, y'all, we are live on this absolutely beautiful Thursday morning. The great dog race, Shiba versus Doge. What is going on right now, y'all? What is going on right now? We're gonna talk about Bitcoin pumping. We're gonna talk about Shiba dumping. Blessings to everybody in the name of Yeshua the Messiah, Jesus the Messiah. I pray all of you are blessed in many ways, and not just financially, as we discuss some of these crypto markets. Have a good time. Good combination of seriousness and Jason Casperness. We will be live soon. As usual, guys, if we can get this video up to 750 likes during the stream, I will absolutely be giving away 0.025 Bitcoin, which is worth more today than it was yesterday. I think it's about 1,500 bucks right now. Shout out to Jasic Maniac and Mag Kanor. Hope y'all are getting ready for some good old-fashioned American home-cooked trans-fat high fructose corn syrup technical analysis. Hope y'all got your insulin shots ready, because we going deep today, y'all. Shout out to Cyrus Crypto. Thanks for being here, my friend. All right, y'all, we are live on this absolutely beautiful Thursday morning. I mean, it is a gorgeous fall day, guys. The trees are green. And one moment here while I fix this green screen here. Give me one moment, y'all. Can't be unprofessional. Just one moment, guys. Yo, yo, yo. shout out to my man Mikey McGee. Mikey McGee, you're the man, bro. You're the man. Whoa. Well, there you go, guys. It's gonna be one of them streams, y'all. All right, well. All right, so so Shiba flips Doge. It's all over the news, y'all. Shiba is flipping Doge. And it happened briefly, and Doge fans are having a crazy reaction about this. They are taking revenge against the old Shib. All right, now you guys know I've been knee deep in Shib for about a week now, making insane gains. In fact, probably the biggest gains I've literally ever made in one trade. It's absolutely wild. I've been contemplating actually selling everything I own to get myself some Shib and just go long on it 100x. This was my Shib trade last night, up 3,000%. I have never had this insane of a return on my investment. The reason is because I missed out. I missed out on Doge. I missed out on Hex. I missed out on all the pumps, and I told myself I'm not missing out on this pump. No. I'd rather lose money than miss out on this pump. All right. So I'm in the pump. Okay, I am in the pump. And well, let's see here. Dogecoin. Massive pumps are coming to Dogecoin after this unexpected news. And if we go to the Dogecoin chart right now, we can see in the past 12 hours or so, Dogecoin has again pumped, right? Just when we thought all the pumps were over. Shout out to all my Doge hodlers out there. Shout out to my Doge hodlers. I know some of you guys. I know a few. 43% gains in 4 hours. Doge has pumped. All right. And so now the question is, which meme coin are we going to go with? Are we going to go with Doge, sitting at 29 cents? Or are we going to go with Shib, sitting at about 0.00007843 cents? Well, let's talk a little bit about Shib right here, because last night Shib had a major dump. All right, Shib absolutely ate something bad, and it did not sit well. You know how those dogs can get, right? Got into the garbage can, ate some dang chocolate with some onions, okay? And Shib dumped last night and found actually very, very nice support on the golden pocket. And when we did dump last night and find the support on the golden pocket, you bet your bottom dollar I added more SHIB to my long trade. And this morning, actually, I woke up at 3 a.m. because I got the technical analysis itch. You'll ever get that? You're trying to sleep at night, right? You're trying to sleep and you can't. You get in the technical analysis itch. You're like, I can't sleep because I can't stop thinking about the charts, right? So I woke up. And I prayed first thing. That's what I do every morning. I pray first thing in the morning. And then I opened up those charts. And you know what I saw? SHIB finding some dang support down here at the value area low, at the golden pocket, added a little bit more to my long. And in that time, since I woke up in this morning, we're up another 24, 25%. Speaking of that, let me take a little profit out of this long that I'm in for SHIB, because you never know when this thing is just going to tank all the way down to zero. Wow. Golly, guys. Golly. This is wild. This is absolutely wild. Okay. So yesterday I was talking about SHIB, and I was talking about how SHIB broke out of this parallel channel. And really, when I got into my SHIB trade, I was down here because this was a 382 and it was the midpoint of the channel. And I was saying, I do think there's plenty of more upward potential for the pumpage with SHIB simply because of the hype. Not necessarily because of technical analysis, but simply because of the hype. And I was like, you know, we were talking about how these fib levels have been just so well respected. So well respected. When we turn on our fib levels and we turn off this other stuff, we can see that if we go to like the 1 hour time frame, that SHIB literally came up, rejected perfectly off our 2.272 fib extension level, came back down, basically retested the 1.618 fib extension, came up, put in a higher high at the 2.272, which caused us to have a bearish divergence, a very clear bearish divergence on Market Cipher B right here, where we could actually clearly see money flow and momentum coming down slightly. And to me, this signaled that, well, I actually wasn't awake for this, but in hindsight, you know, this is why we got the dump, right? We rejected the second time off of this same resistance, putting in the bearish divergence. And then, you know, we came down to a very clear support. And so I've been saying that SHIB, although it's pumping out of control, it is trading very technically, guys. It's trading very technically. We cannot ignore the fact that although it is going wild, it's a wild beast, a wild dog, all right? It is still respecting these fib levels, right? So my next target is still up here. Now, what if we don't make it up there? Are we going to crash down from here? People are saying, the Doge fans are saying, all right, this is a war. All right, this is a war. Shiver me timbers. Shiver me timbers. There's a very important area of resistance that I think that we need to be aware of, and it's not the golden pocket. I would say that it would be this 786 level. We currently have rejected off of this fib level, the 786 fib level, and have come back down. I think it's very, very, very important for the health of SHIB that we come up higher than this fib level in the short term, and here's why. Because if this is indeed a lower high, this would be the first lower high that SHIB has put in for a while, which could mean one of two things, okay? It literally will mean one of two things. Number one, it means that we've topped out and we're going to come down and start putting in lower highs and lower lows. Or number two, and actually this is something that could provide a lot of opportunity for the Shibinators, the Shiboids who have yet to jump on this SHIB. All right? If you missed the SHIB and you're still on the shore and the SHIB sailed without you, then perhaps, guys, perhaps we're going to do something like this, right? Perhaps we're going to do something like this and consolidate here for a while in a triangular pattern, similar to what we've done in the past with SHIB. And if this is the case, right, if this is the case, let's go back and look at some other times that that's happened, okay? That has happened before. If we go back to this area right here, after we got that first initial pump, we can see that we consolidated for quite some time. So if you are on the SHIB lines, on the sidelines with SHIB, and you don't know whether to get in, by the way, guys, none of this is financial advice. I'm sure everybody knows none of this is financial advice. If you mistake any of this for financial advice, not only will you lose all your SHIB, but you're going to lose, well, everything. And you should never take financial advice from a guy on the internet who has upside down glasses and this kind of hairstyle, right? Look at this hair. What is even going on here? I honestly, I don't know. Okay. So like I always say, if you mistake this as financial advice and you take it as financial advice and you get wrecked, okay, I want you to look at this face right here. I want this face to be burned into your mind, all right? Because this is who you listened to when you bought Shiba, all right? All right? So, let's get a little bit more serious here, guys. Not too serious, but a little bit more. So if we are going to consolidate here, what is going to be our key that we're going to enter into another pump? Well, for me, the key of the end of consolidation in a pattern, whoa, Bitcoin coming up to resistance soon. Let's actually take a look at this here. Let's take a look at this. Whoa, what is going on here? Where's my chart? What the heck? Where's my chart? What is going on? Interesting, guys. Interesting. Well, Bitcoin's pumping, guys. Bitcoin is absolutely pumping. And I'm long. Well, I'll get into that in a second because I want to talk about SHIB. The way that I, during these periods of consolidation, can tell that we're about to break out is if we put in a bullish divergence toward the bottom of the consolidation. Okay, so right here we can see that we put in a lower low on the hourly time frame and we put in a higher low on the momentum as money flow is curving to the upside. This to me always signals the end of consolidation, especially when it happens on the 1 hour time frame. We can see that we had actually never put in a bullish divergence until right at the end, right at the tip of this triangle, right at the tip, the apex of it. That to me signals the breakout. So if you're on the sidelines and you don't know whether to get into this SHIB or not, well, let me just tell you, now this ain't no financial advice, but if we do consolidate in a triangle here, what I would love to see, you know, I'm not saying we're not going to pump. In fact, I'm heavily invested. We could pump more. Okay, we could pump more. I don't know. These meme coins, they are wild, guys. They're wild dogs. Okay, wild dogs are unpredictable. But if we do start to consolidate in this triangle, lower low, higher low, lower low, higher low, lower low, higher low, what we want to see is we want to see something like this where the price makes a higher low. I'm sorry, the price makes a lower low in the apex of the triangle, while momentum on Market Cipher B is making a higher low like this. This to me is just a signal of a breakout. This is how I traded. Not Matic. AVAX. This is how I traded AVAX. We got a very clear right here on the 4 hour time frame, right here in the bottom of the wedge, right before we start to break out. We got a bullish divergence on the 4 hour time frame. Okay, this signaled to me that we were indeed going to break out of this wedge. And then I longed the breakout, because when you have a bullish divergence at the bottom of a bullish pattern, it usually means that you've hit the bottom. All right, not always, guys, not always. But so that's what I would be looking for. If we're going to cool down a little bit on the 1 hour, I'd like to see us get some waves coming down below that zero line. Get a nice little reset, get a nice little cool off. Let the Doge people figure out, you know, are they going to be able to beat SHIB? I don't know. Doge is pumping again, guys. Doge is absolutely pumping right now. That's the 4 hour time frame. This was kind of unpredictable, this Doge pump right here. We didn't get any bullish divergences. It just pumped out of nowhere. And that's what happens when you make a dog angry. That's what happens. So let's quickly talk about the Bitcoin, guys. The Bitcoin over here. This is my chart. Now, personally, I am long on Bitcoin from... well, let me remove all this stuff from the chart here. Let me remove all this stuff. I'm long on Bitcoin from down at this area here. Now, how did I get into this long position? Well, if we go to the Discord, shout out to White Phoenix, my man White Phoenix. Shout out to you, bro. I don't know if you're watching or not, probably not, but White Phoenix gave this trade setup on Friday, where he's like, you know what? I want to see us come below this monthly level, get a chickens drinking water type trade from here, And basically, if we came down below this monthly level to take out the liquidity in this wick with bullish divergences, the plan was to go long. It worked out well. In fact, yesterday, we can see that we did get our bounce from that level. We lost the monthly, got a bounce, bullish divergences on the 1 hour and down. And this morning I woke up and that trade was 51% in profit because we got a massive move to the upside. And actually now that trade is over 100% in profit. If we come to the profit loss wall, where did I post that? The good old Bitcoin right here. This is that same trade from 58.8K right around that monthly level. Shout out to White Phoenix. By the way, guys, if you do want to get into the VIP Discord where I post potential Bitcoin scalp and swing trade setups like this one right here, and altcoin setups as well, like the juiciest, I mean, this was juicy, right? This ADA trade, literally longed it from the exact bottom, right? Wanted to long it from about $1.82 right here. During the crash the other night, we wicked down. You're never going to guess where we wicked down. Right exactly to about $1.81, right? So I was 1 cent too high in my entry. And that trade is up in the juiciest profits right now. It's up over 200%. And again, this is a trade setup that I have been waiting for a month. In the Discord, what we do is we're all about education. We share our technical analysis, we share our charts, we share our trading plans, our potential setups, what we're looking for. We longed Sol literally from this bottom right here. We shorted Sol literally from the top, from the exact top. Let's see if I can find that, because it was epic. It was so epic. That was an ADA trade. I can't find it now. I can't find it now, but that's okay, guys. That's okay. That is okay. Patreon.com/Jason Casper. So I'm currently still long on Bitcoin right now, hoping to get a little bit more pumpage. I did enter a short yesterday when we rejected off this VWAP right here. But I'm currently out of that short. I took my dang profits and got out of the market, which is something that everybody needs to learn how to do. Like, you have to learn how to take your profit and get out of the market. People hold these trades for too long. There's too much volatility. You got to take your money while you have it, right? We got 1,000%, $1,000 move right here. You best be assured I'm going to take some dang profits out, because I'm not trying to turn a winning trade into a losing trade. You know what I'm saying? So what are the next areas of resistance for the Bitcoin right now? Well, I would say that we do have a very important resistance above us right now. A very important resistance above us right now. If we go to a higher term time frame, we can see that if we pull our fib from this high right here to the low, that we're coming up to an area of confluence. We have a weekly level and we have a Fibonacci golden pocket right here. And y'all know I'm a big fan of pulling the fib. And if you are into pulling the fib, you know that weeklies and golden pockets are good areas of resistance. And so I am waiting for price to get here to see if we're going to come down, to see if Bitcoin wants to come down from here. If we look at the market structure from the all-time high that we put in, we can see that we are clearly in bearish market structure. We have put in a high, a lower low, a lower high, a lower low, a lower high, a lower low, a lower high, well, slightly higher high, right, and then a lower low. Now, unless we come up above 64K, right, technically, I still consider this bearish market structure. Now, of course, this could be a W pattern, right? Could be. I don't know. I'm not much of a W trader, although I do love me some George W. Bush. Y'all know I love me some George W. He's one of my favorite people of all time, the good old George W. Bush. And yeah, shout out to everybody in the chat, by the way. Shout out to Jordan Clark for saying great financial advice. Shout out to Yitzhak, YDSM. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. Benson Lin wants to talk about Bitcoin. So David Patrick is leaning on one more dip for the old corn. Well, yeah, I would be leaning on one more dip as well, because we do have some pretty good areas of support below us. We have some very good areas of support below us. You know, I am just looking for a good entry if I am going to short this thing down. I'm looking for a good entry. We just had a pump. This is the 1 hour time frame, looking like we're going to top out soon. I would love to see us at least come take out this high. But hey, we could dump without me, and we've already put in some bearish divergences. If we go to the 6-minute time frame here, clearly we have put in bearish divergences right here, right? We didn't touch our level, but we clearly did get a bearish divergence right here. And so, you know, that is what it is. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, so Bitcoin is still in that bearish market structure. We technically do have here. Let me turn off all this stuff here, just real quick, because I want a cleaner chart for a second. I'm gonna put all this in a single folder called stuff, and turn it off. So, you know, Bitcoin was putting in this good old head and shoulders pattern, right? This good old head and shoulders pattern, and we broke down out of the head and shoulders. We got a fake out of the head and shoulders, which is pretty cool, right? That's the trade setup that we were waiting for. One of the potential setups that we were waiting for to get a bounce from this exact area. You know, because of the fact that we had this wick right here, we had the monthly level right here, and we wanted to just grab that liquidity and get a move to the upside. It took us a while to get our big push to the upside, but it happened, and now we're back above the neckline of the head and shoulders. So to me, that's a little bit more bullish than bearish, because we did have this very blatant pattern here. We did break down, we found consolidation, and now we're getting another move to the upside. And not only that, but if we go to the 1 hour time frame, we can see that very clearly we got ourselves a very clear bullish divergence on the 1 hour time frame. A very clear. And when I saw this happen, I'm like, this is looking pretty dang pumpy. Because here's the thing, guys. Market Cipher is a very strong indicator. It does not lie. It does not lie. I have longed the craziest things simply because of bullish divergences, and people would laugh at me and mock me and scorn me. Right? But when you see price getting lower and Market Cipher getting higher, especially when you see a double green BitBoy dot, this means we're going to get higher. And I have to be honest with you guys, I doubted. I had some serious doubt. In fact, yesterday in the Discord, I was in the chat. People were thinking to hold the short even if we came back up to 61. It's like I was not willing to hold the short back up to 61, even because because you got to take your money. You got to take it. When you're in a trade, you have to take your money out, because those people who shorted 59.5 and didn't take their money out, if they shorted right here, man, what are you doing? You guys, you got to take your money out, because you could have had the opportunity to make a nice gain on that, a nice 2.5% gain, but now you're down, if you're still in the trade, like 3% in the red. You know, that's not cool, especially if you're using a little bit of leverage. So, you know, right now for me, the next clear area of resistance is coming in right about here. And then the next level of support that I think we have, if we reject from this area and do come back down and we get a fake out of the head and shoulders, we get a double fake out, the double cross, as some people say, well, then I would say that the next major area that I would really be looking at would be this high volume node that we've got right here. We have this high volume node right around, no, that's not the level I'm looking for. Sorry guys, this is actually the high volume node that I'm looking for, right here near the daily, this old range that we traded in from October 6th until we finally broke out of it, right around 55K, right? Because this was really the last major range that we were trading before we broke out into the higher range. So if this head and shoulders is going to break down and we're going to come back into this range and we lose this daily level, which is the value area high, then this is the point of control, a high volume node, which I would be expecting a potential bounce from. So those are the major areas of support and resistance above us. For resistance, you know, 51, 61.5, 61.6. Supports, I would say, you know, we've got a support down here at 56 and then another one at 55. And if we lose that, then I'm looking down to the low 50s. I'm looking down to the low 50s, perhaps 51, 52-ish area, because this is an area between 51.8 and 52.7. This is such a good area of support because not only is it a daily level and a weekly level, but it's also, if we go to a much higher time frame, it is the 382 of the entire move to the upside. So if we grab a fib from the swing low down here to the high, we can see that coming in right about this area, this 52K area, we've got that 382. And as I say often, all the popular kids at high school, right? All the hot chicks and the jocks, all right? All those cool kids, you know what I'm saying? They're all retracing down to the 382 and then getting a bounce, right? They're retracing down to 382 and getting a bounce. So if you want to do what the cool kids are doing, if you finally want to have your chance of being popular, all right? If you want to have Zac Efron, the high school quarterback, notice you, right? You sit in front of him. I see you out there, young lady. You sit in front of him in math class. You just want him to notice you. Why doesn't he notice you? I'll tell you why. Because you're not retracing down to the 382 of the entire move to the upside. And if you do, you could have yourself a date with Zac Efron, all right? Because he's the most popular kid in school, right? He plays football. Not only does he play football, dude also is in the dang drama club, all right? Well-rounded, a well-rounded type of guy, right? Is friends with The Rock. Who wouldn't want to retrace off the 382? And until we break this, let's see here. Let's take a look here. Let's take a look. Bitcoin's got a red dot in 1 hour. I mean, we just have a clear resistance here. We have a clear resistance right here. Until we break out of this resistance here, okay, then we are still in bearish market structure. And I like to call this the TP pattern, okay? No disrespect to my Native Americans out there, but this is the TP pattern that we got going on, okay? We've got it coming up to the high, and now it's coming back down to the low, and we got the door to the TP right here, which, I'm sorry, this is not the door. This is the door to the TP right here. And the only way we're going to come out of the TP is if we come down and retrace to the 382, come out the door, and then come back up. All right. So that's where I'm at with the corn, guys. That's where I'm at with the Bitcoin. And let's take another look here. Let's take another look at Bitcoin. What's going on with it? What is going on with it? I mean, we clearly have a 12-minute bearish divergence, which is bearish. That is bearish. Okay. I'm not going to lie. That is absolutely bearish. But I would like to see a little bit higher. I would. By the way, if you guys want to learn this, if you want to learn technical analysis and all this stuff, check out jasoncaspertrading.com, because this course will give you the knowledge and the skills you need to become a more confident, more profitable trader. Because what we do is we systematically break everything down, and it becomes more than just, you know, teaching you technical analysis. The goal is to systematize your trading so that from the moment you sit down to a blank chart to the moment you actually take your profits, you know exactly what you're doing and you have a plan for every step of the way. We do teach all the technical analysis, the indications that we use in order to get into a trade, to exit a trade, trading strategies that I use, mindset and risk management. There's currently a 30% discount in the description of the video. Check it out, guys. Check it out. Shout out to everybody in the chat right now. You know what's funny is my Pikachu hat is still being keyed out by the chroma key, but nothing else is. And shout out to Aaron Grierson, who's casually getting rich from Shiba coins. Yeah. What's going on, Crypto Yacht? Shout out to Crypto Yacht. Yeah. Yep. Can I check the 8 hour for Bitcoin? Yeah, sure. Let's check the 8 hour for Bitcoin. 8 hour for Bitcoin is looking, it's not looking bearish, I'll tell you that much. We do have a hidden bullish divergence clearly coming in right here, right? Where momentum has gotten lower while price has made a higher low. This is called a continuation pattern. We found some very clear support. We actually didn't touch this naked monthly point of control right here. We did not touch it, but we were not looking for it to be touched. the trade setup itself. Shout out to White Phoenix in the Discord, my man White Phoenix. When he gave the setup, well, I posted it, but he tipped me off to this potential possibility. We just wanted to come down below this wick right here at about 58.8. So even in the original setup here, I was looking to just come below this monthly and not even necessarily touch that lower level, which we did have the Elon Musk point of control / value area high of the uptrend. We had a lot of confluence down in this area, guys. A lot of confluence, and Market Cipher just don't lie. Market Cipher just don't lie. The 12-hour time frame looking pretty bullish too. We've got a green dot on the 12-hour here. So momentum is ticking up, guys. It's ticking up. Money flow, staying steady. The daily time frame, if we can get a nice daily green dot coming in here, I think we could get another push to the upside. But keep in mind, right, the money flow did not necessarily, we didn't get any divergences here on the 3-hour, the 4-hour, the 2-hour, only on the 1 hour. So sometimes that's enough to push us to the upside, especially when we are in the middle of a massive bull pump kind of market where you just long everything with 100x leverage. Just kidding, guys. Just kidding. But yeah, let's take another look at SHIB real quick, see how SHIB is doing. Yeah, so SHIB is pumping again, guys. I'm stoked on it because I've made the gains. I got in this morning at this golden pocket, up another, well, right now only 25% from the time I added to my long. But as I was saying, y'all, like SHIB is trading so technically. Shout out to my man Chris who shorted this last night. I doubt he's listening, but he shorted SHIB. And he said to pray for him. We prayed, and Baruch Hashem, he shorted this thing. It was a good short. Yeah, so it's trading just so technically. I mean, we come up, reject off of the 1.618, come up above it, retest it as support, come up, reject off the 2.272, come down, put in a bearish divergence as we get a second touch into that 2.272, come down, bounce perfectly out of the golden pocket, come up, reject off the 786, possibly entering into a phase of consolidation here, not too sure. But if you, like I was saying, if you are on the SHIB lines, if you're on the sidelines, let me lean into the mic here and talk smoothly to you. If you are trying to get into SHIB, you can. You just have to wait for a good entry. You just have to wait for a good entry, y'all. Look at those fib levels. Doge is pumping again. Let's take a look at Dogecoin. Just when you thought Dogecoin couldn't do anything more, Doge is pumping again, guys. This is the 1 hour time frame for Doge. Now, here's the thing. We're about to get a money flow crossover on Doge on Market Cipher B. We can see that look at this anchor wave right here, trigger wave, and now we're printing a green dot high above that 0 line. You know, if we can get a momentum wave above this 60 line right up here, I think Doge has much more upward potential here. You know, the 4-hour VWAP's looking a little bit sad here. Starting to turn into a floppy woppy, guys. Starting to turn to a floppy woppy, and the 4-hour money flow's coming down. But if we go to the lower time frames, you know, we can see that pump happen. Be wary with the Doge, simply because this is a reactionary pump, and I'm not saying it can't go higher because I think it probably will. But if we do something like this and we get a very harsh bearish divergence like that, money flow coming down, momentum coming down, I think that Doge might not be able to keep it up, okay? Keep in mind, guys, this is an old dog. It's an old dog. It's already had its day. This dog has had its day. That being said, I think that Doge could absolutely pump, because we're entering into some retarded time. Am I allowed to say retarded anymore? I don't know. We're entering into some crazy times, guys. You know, where people are just buying altcoins, hoping to get rich overnight. The FOMO is real. The FOMO is real. And so I absolutely think that Doge is going to pump more today. I totally think that. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. Hang on, guys. I just gotta do some things for my open trades. I'm in so many trades right now. It's wild. It's wild, guys. It is absolutely wild. All right, let's pop into the chat. Let's see what we got going on. What do I think of ADA and XR Pizzle? Andrew Gibson says the N-word is okay to say. I don't know about that, Andrew Gibson. I don't know about that, you know. Do I plan to trade Doge? Yes, I do plan to trade Doge. I do. What do I think about H-bar? I honestly don't know about H-bar. I should probably check that out. There's so many coins I need to check out. All right, let's take a look at Cardano. Cardano is absolutely pumping again. And unfortunately, guys, this is the Cardano trade that I'm in right now. Long from the almost the exact bottom. Okay, so I longed it at $1.82, and we actually came down to about $1.80. So I was 2 cents too high on my entry here. And another sad story is the fact that I had a take profit limit set at this red line. Okay, that's another sad story. But here's the thing about Cardano. First of all, how did I get into this juicy long trade? This juicy long trade was a trade that we had discovered during the VIP technical analysis live stream for altcoins. And I posted this trade setup on September 27th. What is going on here? Hang on. Shout out to Panda Creations for making my thumbnails. Yeah, so on September 27th, I posted this setup here where I want to see us come down to this level with bullish divergences on the 4-hour time frame and down. And I've been waiting for a month, and then yesterday on October 27th, that trade hit perfectly. And this just goes to show you that doing your technical analysis is worth it, especially if you want to be a swing trader or somebody who can't be glued to the charts. You know, you had a whole month to get ready for this, and look at this. This is the 12-hour time frame, right? The 12-hour time frame. We very clearly had bullish divergences forming on the chart as we came down to this exact area of support that we were waiting for. On the 4-hour time frame, we had massive bullish divergences. On the 4-hour, that's very rare. As we come down directly to the support, look at this wick right down to the support. Right down to the support. It's very juicy, okay? It's very, very juicy. And by the way, if you do want to get into the VIP Discord, patreon.com/JasonCath, where we do 2 live streams a week where we find trade setups for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and altcoins. And I post daily technical analysis updates. We have a thriving community of traders who all help each other out. Post technical analysis, potential trade setups in here. Check it out. Check it out. Shout out to K-Pax. Shout out to White Phoenix. Shout out to Harley Kinex. Some good technical analysis in here, guys. Some real good TA up in here. Patreon.com/JasonCath. All right, so I am bullish on Cardano, and here's why I'm bullish. I think that if we take a look at what was happening on the charts, on the Chisnarts, I call them Chisnarts, we were consolidating in this very clear triangle. Okay, no question about it. We were consolidating in this triangle, and I was getting bullish. In fact, I was saying we are going to break up out of this triangle. Okay, we're going to break up out of it. That's what I was saying. Now, what happened? We broke down out of the triangle. I feel like this probably, and clearly, probably took out a lot of stop losses of people who were over leveraged in their longs, put a whole bunch of liquidity, injected it right into the market like a nice injection, like a nice jab of liquidity right into the market. And as we're getting jabbed against our will, we can see, well, actually, this is not necessarily a bullish divergence on the daily time frame. Okay, not necessarily on the daily time frame, but we could say on the 12-hour time frame and below, we do have the bullish divergences very, very clearly. Okay, so we don't necessarily have it on the daily, but on the 12-hour time frame and down, we have a very clear bullish divergence as money flow is coming up. Okay, so I think that we are going to get a move to the upside for Cardano. That's just what I think. I think the low is in. Honestly, I do. I could be wrong here. I could be absolutely wrong, but we have to think about all the people that longed here, all the people that longed here, all the people that longed here are currently stopped out of their trades right now, right? They probably all have their stop losses at the entry. They're probably all stopped out, and there's a whole bunch of fresh liquidity in the market. And if Bitcoin is going to pump a little bit more, I think Cardano can pump a little bit more. Now, of course, we do have the resistances above us, which we have to be aware of. Of course, we have this trend line, and then not only that, but we have the good old it's good and it's old. I'll tell you that much. We have the 236 fib level. This is our first. These are our clear resistances. Okay. If this is going to break out and get higher, we do need to come above these resistances here. All right, we do. We need to come above. And also, now that I'm looking at this triangle here, it could also be that we are simply just trading along this support as well. The fact that you could look at this as a descending triangle, potentially even a falling wedge, guys. Potentially even a falling wedge. Actually makes me a little bit even more bullish. This actually makes me a little bit even more bullish. Because if this is a falling wedge, we know how those things happen during bull markets. Especially when we are in a falling wedge and we get a bullish divergence at the bottom of the pattern, right? I've been saying that the bullish divergence at the bottom of a pattern for me is the key that we're going to break out of the pattern, right? That's how I longed AVAX, right? AVAX, we broke down out of the wedge. We got a bullish divergence on the 4-hour time frame, right? As we are breaking down out of this wedge here. And as we get that bullish divergence, maybe it was on the 1-hour time frame that we got it, not the 4-hour. This signals that we are absolutely going to be, wait a second. What? Oh. This signals that we are absolutely going to break out of the falling wedge. So assuming that ADA is doing a similar thing, we've come down, bullish divergence on the bottom of the wedge. I mean, literally, right? We could see the price making a lower low and clearly see the momentum making a higher low. And we can even see money flow curving to the upside. Yeah, I think we get another move here. I really do. That's just me. I'm bullish. Maybe I'm wearing the bull glasses, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not too sure. So Aaron Garson loves Luna. You know, I looked at it the other day. I didn't see anything that made me want to long it, but hey, it's pumping. It's pumping. Shout out to Twitch GNed who says nice home gym. Yeah, guys, you know, I had a little mishap with the green screen this morning, but this is the technical analysis dungeon where not only do we make cryptocurrency gains, but we make all kinds of strength gains down here. Squatting, bench pressing, deadlifting, overhead pressing, weighted chins, weighted pull-ups. What else do we do down here? That's about it. You guys want to get jacked? You know, quit going to the gym on all those machines. Get a dang barbell and a rack, and you'll be good. Work out 3 times a week. Hit those heavy compound movements. Man, you ever seen somebody with a heavy squat and a heavy bench press and a heavy deadlift be small and weak? I've never seen that. I've never seen that. So someone says that this looks actually kind of weak. Well, you know, I have to agree. Let me put on my bear glasses now. Let me put on the bear glasses. Yeah, I mean, this does look kind of weak, let's be real. And let's pull a fib from the high to the low here. We could see that we're rejecting right out of the Fibonacci golden pocket. So yeah, there you go. There you go. Also, if we go to a lower time frame like the 12-minute, what do we see? Well, we don't see a bearish divergence, but I'm sure we would if we went to the 3-minute time frame here. No, we didn't even see it on the 3-minute. I'm sure we must have seen it on the 1-minute, did we? Yeah, we saw it on the 1-minute. We saw it on the 1-minute. I mean, I don't know. I'm optimistic, guys. I'm optimistic because I'm wearing my long glasses. But you know, the long glasses kept me from shorting Sol at the top, right? The long glasses kept me from shorting Sol at the top. Because, I mean, have you ever seen in your entire life a more blatant reason to short than this? I mean, we had money flow coming down, momentum coming down on the 4-hour. That is literally the most bearish thing in the world. And I didn't short it simply because I was long, up 1,000%, up 1,300%. And when you're up 1,300% in profit, guys, it can be very difficult to be objective. It can be extremely difficult to be objective when you are making so much money. And I always have to remind myself and be cautious and warn everybody else that when you're making money, you got to be super careful. You got to be super careful. You got to be super, super careful here. Okay? Because the most blatant things you will miss, because greed will blind you, honestly. It will blind you. And I'm not a greedy person in general, right? I'm not like out here greedy. But just that feeling you get when you are in so much profit, it really does take away your objectivity, right? It makes things a little bit more subjective, okay? People want me to look at Bitcoin again. Shib flipped Doge already. Yeah. For a short period of time. Did it flip it again? I don't know. MC, we were just looking at Sol for a second there. Ethan says pull-ups, push-ups, and sit-ups is all you need. Well, Ethan, you also need to do some dang lunges, man. Or some lunges, some body weight squats, something for the old legs, you know? Take it from me. You know, I've got me some skinny legs. And, shout out to Aaron Greifson's Tours rotator cuff. Aaron, have you ever used the slingshot, the Rob Bell slingshot? I don't use Binance for Shiba. No, I don't use Binance at all. I used to use Binance, but then you know what happened to Binance? They even got rid of the I can't even use API. I used to trade Binance on 3 commas, and now I can't even do that. I can't even use API. Yeah, Crypto Yacht. Oh, Crypto Yacht just released a new song. Yeah, we should totally check it out. Everybody, go to Crypto Yacht's YouTube channel. And let's see here. Actually, go to jasoncaspertrading.com. Got a 30% discount on the course if you're interested. And then we'll go to a website that youtube.com. YouTube.com. Crypto Yacht moonwalking. Check out Crypto Yacht. Subscribe to his channel, guys. Yeah, check it out, guys. Check out Crypto Yacht. I'm trying to get Crypto Yacht on my YouTube channel. Tell Crypto Yacht, go comment on his new video. Tell him to come on the Jason Casper YouTube channel. You know, I want him on the channel. I like his accent. You know what I'm saying? He's got a UK accent. Luna came down to a golden pocket with the bullish divergence on the 4-hour. The wick was an epic entry. XRP did the same. Amazing 4-hour bullish divergence. ICP had a huge long bullish dip on the 4-hour. Man, dang, I missed all those pumps, man. But ICP is a coin that I am trying to get into. I think ICP has a lot of potential. Yeah, I see ICP. I really think it has actually a lot of potential to have a lot more pumpage up ahead for sure. In fact, let's check it out. Let's check out ICP right now. I'm going to go to my Bitcoin chart here. I'm going to come to my Bitcoin chart. And, hang on, guys. My Bitcoin longs are up so much right now. Okay, let's take a look at... What were we going to look at? Wait a second. Aaron Garson, what were we... We're going to look at ICP? Wow, Shiba's in the top 8 right now. That is wild. That is wild. Yeah, let's check out ICP. ICP, I think, has a lot of I think has a lot of potential here. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Is that the golden pocket we came down to? Because I don't really see it as a golden pocket. But maybe I'm wrong here. But anyway, it came down to a 786. Got massive, massive bullish divergences on the daily. Look at that. Look at that. That is so juicy. Shout out to Aaron Garrison. Long in this baby. I really think ICP has a lot of potential because it can solve a lot of real world issues here. A lot of people don't know that. And the name makes it sound like almost like a meme coin, right? But let's check out some resistances now for ICP real quick. Guys, I mean, in my opinion, this is clearly a buying low, in my opinion, right? Buying low. I got to pick up myself some more of this coin because this is actually a coin I'm trying to hodl. But clearly we're at support. We're at clear support. If we pull a fixed range through this whole area here, yeah, we're below that point of control. We're below this high volume node, but we're at support. We're at clear support. We've actually gotten a perfect bounce off of the value area low of this entire range here. And I think we could come up higher. Let's see, are we rejecting off of a golden pocket right now? Yeah, we kind of are. We kind of are. Okay. I could see this coming higher. I could. Let's see what happens. If we come down on the 1 hour and we like get a trigger wave, then I think yeah. Saitama is the next SHIB. Do I have chicken legs? Here's the thing, guys. My calves are not too impressive, but my quads, you know what I'm saying? Look, I train my calves. I do. I train them every time I work out, every single time. They get sore, you know, but I just can't grow them. I cannot. So I'm a tall guy. I'm a very tall, lanky guy. 6'2.5", and yeah, you know, my calves, you know, people hate on me. People were hating on me when I posted that video of me bench pressing 225 pounds. See how many reps I could do. People were hating on my legs. Aaron Garson's looking at Stellar. Was that what you said? Stellar? Swing along coming. I mean, all these coins, they all did a very similar thing. You know, it would have been really cool to hop on some of these longs. At least I got the Cardano one and the Bitcoin one. That's all you can do. Like as a trader, that's all you can really do. There's only so much you can do, especially if you're like me and you've got a lot of stuff going on. You know, a family, a farm, wife, children, animals. But yeah, Stellar also came right down. A nice chickens drinking water wick right here. Pretty dang cool. We got a daily and a weekly coming up, says Aaron Garrison. Shout out to Aaron Garrison with the good technical analysis in the YouTube chat. It's rare that you find somebody doing real TA in the YouTube chat, man. I have to be honest. That's kind of rare. So shout out to you, my friend. When will XR Pizzle pump? I don't know. Let's check it out. Let's check out XR Pizzle. I haven't looked at XR Pizzle in a while. 1 inch looking pretty wicky. Let's check it out. XR Pizzle. Interesting, guys, you know. Oh, hang on. What is that even? Where's that alert coming from? Let's see if Bitcoin gets a nice juicy rejection. Let's see. I want it to come up to 61.7, I think would be the highest I would want to see it go. Let's check out the 3-minute here. Things are looking bullish, slightly. Yeah, things are actually looking pretty bullish. I have to be honest with you. The 12 minutes, the only thing looking a little bearish. But money flow's coming up. 1 minute bullish divergences are fading away as we pump. That's a bullish sign. That is a bullish sign. The only thing is, let's see what happens. Are we going to reject or are we going to pump? Reject or pump? What do you guys think? Reject or pump? I mean, that's just so slight. Could you even call it a bearish divergence, you know? Could you call that a bearish divergence? It's hard to say. 12 minute definitely could be considered a bearish div right here. 9 minute. Yeah. It's tough, right? It's tough to say. 5 minute, definitely no. You know, money flow and momentum coming up. 3 minute, this is not a bearish divergence right here at all. The 1 minute, definitely not a bearish divergence, right? Nope. Definitely not a bearish divergence. The 12 minutes, the only thing that we can see. So let's see what happens here. If we come above this high, then there's no way I would say that we would reject here. But actually, let me just quickly put on my TA for the day. Look at that, guys. Though the golden pocket still never letting you down. That good old GP will never let you down. You know what I'm saying? It will never let you down. Those golden pockets, they won't ever let you down. You know what I'm saying, guys? Those golden pockets won't let you down. And look at how well respected too, right? Like bounced perfectly off the 618. Let's come to the 6 minute here. Go to the 1 hour again. You know, 1 hour is looking kind of toppy. 4 hour looking like it has a lot of juice left. 1 hour looking kind of toppy. 24 minute. Look at that on the 24 minute. I mean, this could be, just based on the 24 minute, this does look kind of bearish, right? I mean, we've put in, unless this wave comes up higher, this could be a bearish divergence forming, right? Not necessarily a bearish div. And on the 12 minute too, you know, if this starts to come down, this would form a bearish divergence, right? But usually when I'm looking for these types of things, I prefer to see them on a lower time frame as well. Like as we were getting into that higher high, I would also want to see that clearly on the 6 minute. I would want to see that also on the 3 minute, something in which we just don't really see on these lower time frames. Doesn't mean we still can't reject, because sometimes just regular tops will push us down so far that the 12-minute divergence actually does affect. But yeah, very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. And I'd actually also be very, very interested to see what happens when we come up to this level right here. 62,334. I would love to see what happens when we come up to that level. Would be quite interesting. Quite interesting. Doing a little experiment. NY just opened. That's right. Yep, 5 minutes ago. New York just opened. Yeah, I should look into Luna, guys. I looked at Luna the other day, and it looked pretty. It just didn't look too bullish to me. I didn't really see anything that made me want to long Luna. How's the old Shibmeisters doing? All right. How's the old Soul? Hopping aboard the Soul train here. Money flow crossing over on the 4 hour. VWAP looking pumpy on the 1 hour. Wow, man. Soul might actually just things are looking bullish. I'm not gonna lie, things are looking quite bullish here. Well, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens with the corn. Come on, corn. Dump a little bit for us, corn. Let's get a little bit of dump here on the corn. That is not a bearish divergence. That is not a bearish divergence at all. Let's check out AVAX. AVAX pumping, guys. AVAX is pumping. That's nice. AVAX is pumping. I'm gonna low leverage long on AVAX. So that's good. Let's go Bitcoin. Let's dump, baby. Let's dump. Can we come below the weekly? Can we come below the weekly? Looks like no. Looks like we're getting a bounce from it. Look at Soul. Look at Soul. It is finding resistance at the resistance, guys. However much or little it is, we are finding resistance at the resistance. It is nice to see levels respected. At least show some respect. At least show some respect, guys. At least show some respect. What time frame is this? The 3-minute here? Ah, look at that. Look at that. Slight bearish div on Sol. Very, very, very slight. Very, very slight. Let's pop back into the Chiznat here. I trade Shib, Antoine, on Bybit, man. On Bybit. Link short term, I don't know. So people want Shiba Inu. I already did Shiba Inu, my friend. I already did Shiba Inu. But let me actually take a look here. Do we have 750 likes? No, not even close. Not even close. But if we get 750 likes, I will give away 0.025 Bitcoins. And should we yeah, don't forget to give the man a thumbs up, y'all, because I am trying to give away 0.025 Bitcoin. I really am. I really, really am. But it's tough, guys. It's tough. It's tough to give it away. It's tough to give it away, you know? People don't be wanting it. People don't be wanting the Bitcoin. Where do we reject from with the Bitcoin? 61.956. That's good to know. 61.956. Let's dump it, baby. Let's dump it. Let's dump it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, goodness gracious, y'all. Goodness gracious, would you look at that? Would you look at that? And now we're starting to clearly get a bearish divergence right here. Just pretty clearly. Right here we can tell. Coming down. Let's take a look back at Sol. Sol coming a little bit down from our resistance here. Coming back up, coming back down. Take a look at the 1 hour for Sol here. Riding on aboard the Sol train, huh? Well, I'll tell you what we don't have for Sol. We definitely don't have any kind of bearish divergence on the 1 hour. Definitely not. But you could say we got ourselves a hidden bearish div on the 1 hour. Potentially. Potentially. 24-minute over here, we definitely got ourselves a bearish div printing over here as we're coming down from the resistance. Oh yeah, Sol baby, dump it baby, dump it baby, come on Sol. Sorry for talking like my southern grandfather. Let me talk like my my grandmother from Brooklyn who smokes too much. Hey Jason, you know, you're trying to short that Bitcoin again. You're trying to short that Bitcoin in the bull market again? Trying to do that? Come on, Jason, you know you're gonna get wrecked doing that, man. You're gonna get absolutely wrecked shorting that Bitcoin in the bull market. Can't be doing that. You can't be doing that. You can't be shorting. Can't be shorting Bitcoin in a bull market. You know what I'm saying? Can't be doing it. You know what? Let's see here. Boom. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. All right, sorry guys. The adrenaline. The adrenaline gets to me. The adrenaline is too much. Let's go, baby. Let's go, Sol. Let's short this down, baby. Come on, baby. Sorry for calling Sol a baby over here. I don't mean to call it a baby. I know it's a grown man. Sol is a grown man. Sol is a grown man. Come on, Sol. Come on, Corn. Let's go, Bitcoin. Let's go. You can do it, Bitcoin. You can come down just a little bit lower. I just want you to come down just a little. Oh, no, no, no. Don't go up higher. No, 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 no. Come on, Bitcoin. Come down a little bit lower. What music can we play to get Bitcoin to come down just a little bit lower, guys? I know the rocky music won't work. I know the rocky music is definitely not going to work. Yeah, the rocky music won't work. That'll make the price go up. Somebody's playing the rocky music right now, causing the price to go up. So what can we do to make the price come down? What do you guys think? You know, what do you guys think? Is there anything we can do? Let me pop into the chat here. Shout out to What Up Fresh, who says thank you for the course, worth every penny. God bless. Well, I'm glad you're finding value in it. I'm glad you're finding value in it. Oliver wants to know how to not whip out his fib in public. It's tough. You cannot take your phone out in public. Shib is barking, somebody says. I guess. I guess it is. I don't know. I'm actually gonna have to cut the stream kind of soon, guys, because I've got some responsibilities to attend. I've got some responsibilities to attend to. And see how this goes. Yeah. All right, y'all. Well, shout out to everybody here, by the way. If you do want to get a 30% discount on the course, you can do it right here. Boom, 30% discount. If you want to join the VIP Discord, you can do so right here. If you want to sign up on Bybit and get all these different bonuses, well, you can do that right here. And if you want 25% Market Cipher discount, also link in the description of the video. I'm sorry, Lancer Evo. I don't want to go, but I have to go. I have responsibilities, you know. I have responsibilities, and it is unfortunate, you know. I'm not a big fan of responsibilities, but they is what they is, guys. They is what they is. Solano, baby. Bitcoin, baby. Bitcoin, baby. That's what I'm talking about, baby. I'm talking about Beb. That's what I'm talking about, baby. All right, nice. Nice. The reason why I'm relieved is because Bitcoin hit my first take profit to lock it in, to lock in that trade, if you guys know what I'm saying. Because I'm all about locking in the trades while they're in profit. Move the stop loss to the entry, then I don't have to worry about it anymore. You know what I'm saying? Same deal with Solana right now, guys. Same deal with Solano. You know, got to make sure to lock that in. Got to make sure to lock it in. Let's see here. Solano. Nice. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Whew. I think we can come down more for Solano, y'all. I really do. You know? I mean, I think we come down a little bit more for Bitcoin and Solano, right? These are trades that, you know, this Bitcoin short right here, this is a trade from the VIP Discord this morning. Potential Bitcoin scalp trades. This is the short right here, guys. You know, right from that level, right from this, right from that level. So, you know, I've been waiting for it. It was a little bit riskier of an entry. Figured I'd take it, but now I'm up 18% in profit. Stop loss at entry. Cannot lose. I cannot lose. That's what you got to do, guys. You have to lock it in, make sure that you cannot lose. Then it's good to go. I mean, right now the trade is up. It's up 21% in profit right now. High leverage. That's the way to do it, guys. High leverage. High leverage. Limit in, limit out, y'all. Limit in, limit out. I have to be honest though, that was a little bit of a riskier one, man. That was a little bit of a riskier one. A little bit of a riskier one. Let's see here. Gotta make sure my soul short is good to go. You know. Oh man, soul is on fire, baby. Soul is on fire, baby. Do 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 do. All right, guys. Time to head out. I don't have time. Let's go, Brandon. That's so funny. I just found out what that was today. I live under a rock, so like I don't watch TV or listen to music or anything. I found out what that was today. I listened to the song, and I'm like, what in the world is this guy? Like, what? I can't. Music these days sucks, guys. I'm telling you. Music these days sucks. Y'all kids don't know what talent is. I listened to this like fat, bearded, redneck guy rap with auto-tune over a country track. Because he was upset with the commander-in-chief. Who isn't even the commander-in-chief, let's be honest. The dude can't even speak. Y'all think he's in charge? He ain't in charge, y'all. It's all distraction. All right, enough of that, guys. I'm sure you guys know what's going on. I'm sure you guys know politics is literally a joke, guys. It's a game. It's a game. Okay, it's a game. It's a joke. It's a game. It's a game. But guys, receive this blessing. In the name of Yeshua the Messiah, Jesus the Messiah, the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. Yevarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha, Ya'er Adonai panav elecha, v'chunecha, Yisa Adonai panav elecha, v'yasem lecha, Shalom. B'shem Yeshua HaMashiach, El Israel. Which means in English, may the Lord bless you, may the Lord protect you, may the Lord cause his face to shine upon you, may the Lord have grace upon you, may the Lord turn his face towards you and give you completeness and wholeness. And indeed, completeness and wholeness and freedom is only found in the Messiah, Yeshua. Definitely.